Well, the fashionistas of the world are unimpressed by the Apple Watch, so clothing designers who know how to code are now stepping up to show the true future of wearable tech. And joining us now, of course, is our fashion expert and blogger of morethanturquoise.com, Jamie Lewinger. Jamie, good to see you this Friday morning.
Nice to see you, Chad.
So, preliminary reports we were talking about, a lot of people not really that impressed with the watch.
Well, I think people think it's maybe a little too slim. I mean, we obviously has a lot of function, and we all get that. But from a look standpoint, maybe not so
it's
much.
still kind of missing the mark a little bit.
I think,
Yeah.
I mean, this is my take. I think people think that a watch is a watch
Right.
at this point.
Right.
We'll probably all grow into it, and maybe in another year they'll be all over the
Yeah.
place. It'll really take off.
You know, and it's funny because I want to get it solely for the purpose that I can do this.
Oh, you
I feel
do?
like the old spy.
Kind of spy stuff?
I guess I could just do that and not talk to anyone and,
I hadn't thought, I might do that too now that I know
Yeah,
that.
exactly, right? You start thinking of it. All right, so let's talk about some of the stuff that is hitting. Fashion technology. We're talking solar panel clothing and then fabric from sound. Let's talk about some of this stuff. This is pretty crazy.
Yeah, this is cool. So some designers are actually incorporating these solar panel fabrics that, I mean, it's literally as thin as a fabric. And so as you walk around and go about your day, you're charging it up. So you can actually charge up your electronics on your clothing at some point in time, wherever they put that panel. And some designers are incorporating these, right now it's kind of in leather, but it reacts to sound or music. So if you're talking to me and I have that fabric on, my clothes might start reacting to you or light up or move around. Yeah, so there's some really interesting things coming down the pike, I think.
Okay, well, let's talk. We got this first one up here, stereo clutch. Let's talk about that. What is this?
I love this. Okay, so Rebecca Minkoff is one of the designers that's really kind of embracing this tech meeting fashion. And so what I love about this, okay, this is an on-trend clutch right now with the spikes, the candy apple colors, but inside that clutch is a built-in stereo system.
Oh, wow.
So you can download, it will sync with Bluetooth technology, and you can download your music
Directly into the clutch.
into the clutch. You can also connect it to your phone, so you can do like hands-free communications with that stereo in your clutch. And Rebecca Minkoff also just during Fashion Week introduced, she's on top of it. She introduced this whole line of jewelry that will sync with your smartphones, and more to come on that because that's just launching. But
wow, okay.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting.
So next one up we have is Birch and Fitbit. Of course, Fitbit I'm familiar with. So let's talk about what's coming down the pike with them.
Okay, well, Fitbit and Tory Burch have merged together. They have they have a collaboration with this project. What I love about this, okay, so we all understand what Fitbit really is. It tracks, your calories and how long you've been working out and things like that. However, Tory Burch, all women love Tory Burch. If you ever have to get your wife something, think Tory Burch.
That's good to know. Okay.
But they call this the signature look meets technology. And so she's introduced these electronic pieces of jewelry. Yes, she has the bands, but that necklace and that bracelet are both made out of brass. They have the Fitbit technology in them. The necklace is about $175. It's only on pre-order right now, and the bracelet is $195. But what a chic way to track your,
Because I mean, the Fitbits are around $100 typically, and that looks like you're going straight to the gym with it. So if you're, you're a busy professional and you don't want to look like you're going straight to the gym, that's the perfect option for it.
At least for women.
At least for it's true. I'm not going to support it anytime soon. Just saying, Jamie. All right, so another one to keep us alert. We have the Ringly.
Okay, Ringly. I love this. This is something I think I'm going to get. So pretend you're on date night with your wife. You don't want your phone, nowadays you don't want your phone sitting on top of your restaurant table. That's rude. So you tuck your phone away, but you want to know that your babysitter, you're not going to miss some message from your babysitter. So those rings, they retail for $195. They'll come out in the winter of this year, but they will sync to your phone. And what happens is if you or your wife gets a message or a text, a call, an email that's important to you, her ring will start to vibrate and will light up.
Oh,
and
that's
so,
great.
Yeah, and so they're $195. There's an 18 karat matte gold. with all kinds of different semi-precious stones. So depending on the stone, it could go higher than that. But I think they're beautiful.
That's very cool. Well, there's a lot of stuff. Of course, we could build an entire show about this wearable technology.
Yes.
It's next generation stuff. But for more information on this, I know we have Neptune Pine we won't be able to talk about today. But for a link to morethanturquoise.com, follow Jamie on her blog. You can head over to casa.com and click on the Style tab. Jamie, thanks for coming in. Good seeing you.
Chad. Nice
We'll see you next week.